Hello and good morning. It's great to have you with us. Now it's time for us to beam a spotlight on the arts. And today we have something special happening. We have Sholakwe Azizi, or rather Azazi. She is a certified autism specialist and autism parent coach. Now she's here on the couch with us on art display because we're going to be looking at some beautiful art pieces made by children living with autism. Now she's talking to us about this amazing talent that these kids possess, their paintings, and an upcoming exhibition. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Titi.
Now, first of all, Sholakwe, thank you so much for what you do on behalf of parents out there who are most likely learning from you and other things you've done on air, online, to help parents with children living with autism. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so let's talk a bit about how this all got started. What is the story behind this?
Okay, so the story. I have a beautiful, amazing 8-year-old who's going to be 9 on Sunday.
Wow. Happy
Yes.
birthday in advance.
Thank you very much. He's on the spectrum. He's on the autism spectrum. And so this was what started me on the autism journey. I remember that when we had him, it developed appropriately, the right way. He checked, the milestones were checked. And at 15 months, he started losing some of the words he had gained. And at 18 months, he lost pretty much a lot. 20 months, he went mute. And by the time he started talking again at 22 months, it was baby babble. And this is a child that had all of his words, appropriate words before that time. And so it was baby babble, lost everything. And so we started the doctor, the pediatrician then told us that we're going to flag him down for autism, but they couldn't give me a definitive diagnosis because you don't get a definitive diagnosis till age 3. So that was how we started off on the journey. And he got 1 at age 3, autism, and we had all the intervention that needed to be. He started with all the intervention, but we did not start to record huge milestones until he started to find his voice. Okay. And it was through art that he started to find his voice because he's a visual learner. He sees the world in pictures. Okay. And so for me, that's how we started on.
So a visual learner, he communicates with you with his art. So the way we would probably see a visual storyboard is how he communicates what he wants, what he needs.
No, so when I say it communicates as a visual learner, it means that if he cannot visualize it, okay, he cannot understand what you're saying. Okay. So like, for example, with his classroom work and everything, if he can see a picture representative of what you're asking him to do, then he can be able to attend to the questions or whatever. So he interacts, that's what I mean by that.
Okay, so now I want us to sort of key in onto the artwork itself. Absolutely. Now he's 8 years old now, so it's been a long journey. And now you've mentioned that there's an exhibition coming up.
Absolutely.
It's coming up in April, but I would love to see some of the artwork that are going to be on display. I know you sent some in. Let's see if we can see some. All right, so these pieces were put together by children living with autism. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely, absolutely. All of these pieces were done by children living with autism, and wow. This year's exhibition is termed "Embracing Art" through the differently abled children. Yeah.
Differently abled children. Amazing. Okay, so now this is not the first time it's happening. How many exhibitors do you have for this exhibition?
So I think this is the 3rd outing. The first one we had a solo exhibition, and the organizers of the exhibition is Puresouls and Patrick's speech. Okay. The first one happened, I think, 3 years ago with a solo exhibition, and then last year we had 3 exhibitors, and this year we have 7 children exhibiting. So it's growing, and it's just to give hope and inspiration to parents out there that your child is much more than you think. It can do much more. There's a voice, and let the child have the voice.
So I'm seeing different media here. Are those acrylic paintings on canvas, or is it on paper? Talk to us about how they're put
Yes,
together.
so we have acrylics. We have acrylic on canvas. We have paper. So it's mixed. We have different sort of
Media.
yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing some artwork that looks like, well, I'm not going to say a normal artist, an artist living daily a normal life could have put together. These are extremely high quality artworks.
Yeah, we have lots of talents with
yeah.
us. Children with autism, even because of, I mean, we don't try to limit our children based on their disability. We know that they're much more and they can do much more. They're talented if you let them. And that's what we're trying to showcase. We're trying to showcase to the world that there is amazing talent in these children. And art is a way, is an avenue to express their creativity. And that's what we're doing with this.
Okay, so I'm going to ask how old each of the children are now. How old is the oldest? How old is the youngest?
So we have the youngest is 8,
Okay.
who's going to be 9
Okay.
soon, and I think the eldest is 18.
Okay.
So we have a very good range.
So are they in special needs schools, or are they in normal everyday schools?
So it's very important to know what your child needs to be able, because my child is in a mainstream school with some support.
Okay.
We have other children in special needs school, and I always tell parents that don't say because my child needs this and that. It's very important to know what your child's strengths are and what your child's challenges are. And based on the strengths and challenges, then you would know how to appropriately give the support the child needs to thrive.
All right. Amazing. So these pieces are up for sale, yes?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes, and then apart from the first day of the exhibition, it's also going to be online. So we're going to move the first opening day, which is on the 2nd of April, which is the World Autism Day. We'll open up the exhibition, and right after that, we have all the other pieces online. Yeah.
Amazing. Now, Sholakwe, thank you so much for what you do. And those art pieces look amazing. I think they're worth going to see, to be honest. They actually are very beautiful. And what you're doing is great. So we would love to encourage you to give your comments and contributions on this particular issue. Please use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. We can't wait to hear from you. Thank you so much, Sholakwe.